what makes a good video. So it's workshop day. And I'm attending this workshop for like 20 or 30 minutes. And they have muffins. Yeah, right there.
My stall is over there. So.
Okay, bye, Jinlin.
Bye.
Okay, so basically we were just in something, Spigum. And then I wasn't listening at all. It was some math mumbo jumbo. Anyway, as we were leaving,
Pretty good.
I think it was a lot better than all the other ones. As we were leaving, I think the workshops have been better. But as we were leaving, I just heard this. Someone was asking a question. It was so passive aggressive. He like asked something, and then the guy responded, and then he said, "I actually have a theorem that says that's impossible, but we can talk about it later," or something like that. It was so aggro. Yeah, so that's what it's like here. That's the people I like here.
I feel like the first
so
month
we're
or
here
two,
for
they
lunch.
Hello.
We were going to happen.
But what if you went viral? Would you be annoyed?
No.
What if you got hired because of my blog?
High five fool.
Like a university?
That's a cool thing.
Attention everybody, Jinlin is currently looking for... Okay, never mind. If you're in need of a professor who does Bayesian inference, Jinlin's your man. I recommend him.
Okay.
Is not always a bad thing. Okay, a lot of good can come from friction.
So we were just at this panel, but it was like super political and very boring, very business oriented. It was like AI in business or something, and I was like, what are they even talking about? And we left. Maybe it was interesting, but I don't know. There's a poster session here.
But in the end, whatever your motivations are to study vocal communication, we all end up with this, which is kind of a time series.
Okay, so we just attended this talk on basically identifying like call types for different species. Then there were bats and birds. And so basically for the bats, they were testing between deaf bats and hearing bats. And they had to like induce the deafness in the bats using some drug or something. And then they were just like, they were grown up while being deaf, and then they were testing the differences. And then for the bird one, they had the birds in cages, and then they had them like, they trained the birds to like distinguish between different call types and see if they could do it. And I was thinking how biology seems pretty intense, and I don't really care that much what the birds are saying, but maybe it's for the best I just stick with machines. That's all.
Most like balancing. Yeah, it's hard to pick one that really like best. But yeah, I think for the second question, I think like for
He's doing like human pose estimation. 3D human pose.
Okay, so we just got back. So during the dinner, we were eating with Dan and Jinlin, who was very quiet again, even though he wasn't tired this time. Maybe Jinlin was shy because Dan was there, because he's his advisor. And Zedro was there. And basically it was like a coaching session between Dan and Zedro, who's like a new faculty. I didn't realize being a faculty was like so intense and so stressful. And it sounds like there's a lot of responsibilities and trouble with like applications to grants and all this stuff and more. I've never heard of this career award thing until now. Did you know about
Oh,
this?
the NSF career? I've heard people get it like awarded.
I see. I didn't really know much about anything. So it seemed pretty intense, but we were just listening to the coaching session, and the people in the bar were so loud. It was so annoying. What did you think, Max?
I like my burger.
All right, and there's the insight from Max. Let's all thank Max in the comments. Okay, see you.